Hello and welcome to today's program. What I want to talk about today is what the injury market really needs. It needs better doctors, and it's very, very obvious that this is true by looking at the statistics in the injury market. The statistics in the injury market are horrific. I've been in this injury market for a long time. I've interfaced with a lot of different doctors, and one of the things that's so interesting to me, and it's something that needs to change, is doctors are so proud of, like if you take, for example, in the back and neck injury area, doctors will proudly actually show statistics. As a matter of fact, I wrote a video called Whiplash Statistics Don't Lie, and it's on Spinal Kinetics YouTube channel, and it goes through 41 studies that show the horrific results of anybody that suffers a spinal ligament injury, in the fact that they have a significant risk to never ever get out of the pain that they actually have as a result of these injuries. So I don't think anybody in the market disagrees with the fact that we've got to have a lot better doctors. We don't need more doctors. We need smarter doctors. We need doctors that can get results, and we need the primary focus. The market for 2019 is starting to change. The market for 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, and into the future is going to be about results. Not about the money that doctors can make. Any doctor that can get great results in the injury market doesn't have a problem with money. Money's not an issue. Anytime that you're really good at what you do, and in the Smart Injury Doctors program, I say the Smart Injury Doctors are doctors that are striving to be in the top 20% of their profession. Those doctors do not have a money issue. Those doctors are the ones that are not talking about the money that they make or the money that they can make. They're talking about the results that they get. They're constantly striving to look for better diagnostic procedures, better patient management procedures, and better treatment procedures that yield better results. And yes, they also are able to document in a way that allows everybody in the market to have a much easier time, because when you're in the injury market, you're in a medical, legal environment where documentation means everything. But if you look at the statistics today, the National Safety Council says that for every medically attended injury in the work comp market today is a $42,000 bill to the employer. So injury care has got, all care for that matter, but injury care, which is a huge portion of the healthcare market, has got to start to focus on results, on getting better results. We want doctors to go out of business. Now, when I say that, the great doctors will never go out of business, but bad doctors will. And in the injury market has allowed bad doctors to survive. Doctors that are just more interested in the patient as a dollar sign instead of the patient as someone that they get great results with. You can tell those doctors in the market, you can tell those consultants, you can tell those experts, because that's what they're talking about. They're never talking about the results that they get with the patient. They're talking about how much they billed, how much they made, how much their attorney made. But they don't ever talk about the devastation of the life when an attorney and a doctor make a huge amount of money in injury care. It's because the patient didn't do well under care. It's because the results of the patient were not good. Now, some of them in catastrophic injuries, everyone agrees, those are very difficult to deal with. Those are very difficult to deal with. But in the back and neck injury market, not so much. So there are too many doctors in the market today that are proud of the fact that they make attorneys money. Well, how do you make attorneys money? You make attorneys money by not getting good results with the patients. A doctor's job in the injury market is to diagnose properly what the patient has, fully, accurately, completely, as well as you can. Treat the condition to a great result in a highly effective and efficient manner, and document in such a way that everyone has a very easy time understanding exactly what you do. But results, the future market in the injury market is a results-based market. It's a market that's going to sing out. It's going to start to call out bad doctors, bad procedures, bad equipment. And it's going to start to actually go after good results. And anything that produces good results today in the injury market will thrive, especially in the new injury market that's coming. So what we need today in the injury market is really simple. We need great doctors. We need good injury doctors. smart injury doctors that are able to get great results with the patients. Those are the doctors that have really high purpose practices. Those are the doctors that look forward to getting up every morning and going to practice. I know when I was in private practice, we were very good at patient results, and I very much so look forward to getting involved and getting in with the patients. Everything else didn't matter. And when I say it didn't matter, yes, I was running a business, and yes, I had to deal with staff and contracts and healthcare contracts and contracts for PPOs and HMOs and Medicare changes and all the various things that you have to do in a private practice today to thrive and survive. But my point that I just absolutely love, the point that got me up in the morning, was working with the patients and getting the great results and seeing you change lives. Remember, as an injury doctor, when you have an injured person, let's say that person comes in, they come in with a family. Let's say it's a mother of 4 children, and a married husband, right? Big family. Well, when you are treating that patient, you're also treating all of the dynamic that goes with that patient. And when you improve that, and you know you're improving that, it's an amazing practice. Injury practice is the most purpose-driven practice that you can have. It's the most beautiful practice that you can have because of the effect that you have on the injured patient's lives. But in the market today, the biggest thing that's needed in the market today is doctors that are highly effective at getting great injury results in a very cost-efficient, cost-effective, in a very shortened time manner. The better we can get at getting great injury results, the better the doctors are. And that's what we call smart injury doctors. But doctors, I just wanted to remind all doctors in this program today that a doctor's job is to reduce patient benefit need. Now this gets so confused in the market today, because I know, as a person who has trained doctors and trained attorneys for a very long time, one of the worst questions that I would ever get asked by a doctor is, how do I show, or how do I make patients' attorneys money? How do I increase settlements? And I'd always say, oh my God, I hated that question, just hated it. Still to this day I do. Because good doctors don't do that. Good doctors know, just like I knew, when I was in private practice, I knew that because of what I was doing, it was aligned with everyone in the market. When you get great injury results, you are aligned with everyone in the market, which is exactly where you want to be. You want to be aligned with everyone in the market. What does the patient want? That's exactly what the patient wants. What does the patient's insurer want? That's exactly what the patient's insurer wants. They want great results in a short and cost-effective manner, as short as possible. What does the patient's attorney want? They want the same thing. What do the defense attorneys for the insurance industry want? They want the same thing. So when you are really good at what you do with injury work, you are what everyone in the market needs, and you have a much easier time in private practice. So results have got injury recovery results. I don't mean monetary recovery, I mean physical recovery, injury physical recovery results, and doctors that can get these results fast, efficient, and cost effective are the most sought after doctors in the market. And doctors, I just wanted to remind doctors in the injury space, that's what we're all working towards. That's what the Smart Injury Doctors program works towards. But I just wanted to do a simple program on that to remind everybody in the market that that's truly what we're after. Okay, doctors, thank you very much for your time today. I look forward to seeing you on the next program. Thank you.